Giannis needs help. Giannis needs help. There is not a star player in the NBA who has a supporting cast as bad as Giannis Antetokounmpo. I have been watching the Bucks play a lot more recently, and they're pretty bad. They are pretty bad. Like, they are a terrible basketball team. I watched them play the Lakers the other night, and I was astonished by the game because Giannis had 32 points, right? One guy, 32 points. Incredible performance. What was maybe more incredible was the fact that he had more points than every other starter on the Bucks combined. They started Kyle Kuzma. He had 1 point. They started Miles Turner. He had 3 points. What are they doing in Milwaukee? This is I'm starting to feel really bad for Giannis because the Bucks are they're a badly managed team. And he's got to deal with it. He's a loyal guy. He's a better guy than I am because I would have left Milwaukee a long time ago if I was him. 3 years in a row, Giannis has been a first-round exit in the playoffs. And I seriously doubt that is going to change this year. The Bucks are doing better than I thought they were. Better than I thought they were gonna. But that doesn't mean they're playing good because they're not. It's just the Giannis show. It is the Giannis show in Milwaukee. And, other than, Ryan Rollins, who, has, he's an MIP candidate, Ryan Rollins. He's been very surprising this year, very good. But one guy on the team playing decent, and that being who is the second best player on the Bucks? We got to think about this because it's either Ryan Rollins or AJ Green, and if the second best player on a basketball team is either of those players, it's not a good basketball team. All right, when you look around the league, SGA has Jalen Williams, Luka has Austin Reeves, and tomorrow he'll have LeBron James. Jalen Brunson has Karl Anthony Towns. Nikola Jokic has Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray may not be an all-star, but Jamal Murray is better than everybody on the Bucks. Who does Giannis turn to when he needs someone to get a bucket? Who is Giannis supposed to turn to? AJ Green? That ain't Kyle Kuzma, I'll tell you that. It ain't Kyle Kuzma. Oh, man, I don't know. The Bucks, I'm not a big fan of the Bucks. I don't really care about the Bucks that much, but I've seen them play probably 3 times in the last week. I'm probably going to watch them play the Cavs tonight, and this video will probably go up during that game or after that game, maybe a little before. But it's what is Giannis supposed to do? Donovan Mitchell has Evan Mobley. Who does Giannis have? The Cavs are going to eat the Bucks alive. Barbecue chicken, no doubt about it. Milwaukee is cooked. And at this point, I don't see why they don't trade Giannis. They're not going to win with him because they don't have a good roster around him. The least they can do is get some picks for him. All right, not have him walk in free agency because that's absolutely what that's what he should do. I suppose he could stay there. He absolutely shouldn't. Okay, because it's bad what's going on in Milwaukee. They're a bad organization, and you know that because they traded for Kyle Kuzma. Okay, only bad organizations trade for Kyle Kuzma. That's why the Wizards did it. That's why the Bucks did it. And then they do this thing where they cut Damian Lillard, and they're going to pay him for the next 5 years, so they could go out and sign Miles Turner, who has been mid. Miles Turner's been mid for this team. Mid performances. The only notable thing Miles Turner's done since getting to Milwaukee has nothing to do with his play on the floor. It has to do with how corny he's been about leaving Indiana. I mean, he's seemingly just taking shots at Tyrese Halliburton, taking shots at the Pacers organization. And for what? Because the Bucks offered you $4 million more dollars? What are we talking about? So Milwaukee, I don't know. They're a bad team. I gotta stop saying I don't know. I do know. Milwaukee is trash. All right. Well, I'm trying to think what their record is off the top of my head. They got to be 7-5, 7-4, something like that, something around there. And when you look at every other team in the East, they got someone to turn to. Okay, that is better than any other player on the Bucks. Cade has Jalen Duren. Brunson has Cat. Mitchell has Mobley. Maxey has VJ Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. is better at basketball than every other player on the Bucks, not named Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's really bad in Milwaukee, and Giannis has nothing. He owes nothing to the franchise. Giannis came in there, won him a ring, became their best player in franchise history. He has surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the best Milwaukee Buck, in my opinion. And so, they went and they traded Drew Holiday. They got Damian Lillard. It didn't work out. They went and traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, and I promise you that's not an upgrade. There's no way that was the best they could have got for Chris Middleton. All right, and I know he's had his problems. He's been injured, but no way at all. The best thing, they literally, Milwaukee sat there, treading water last season, and they went and they scratched their chins. They said, we don't want Giannis to leave. We got to get him someone that can help this team out, someone that can help this team win. Who do we call? And they went and they picked up the phone and they rang up Washington. And when they rang up Washington, they asked for Kyle Kuzma. That's a joke of an organization they have in Milwaukee. All right. Giannis is out there getting doubled, getting tripled. Giannis is the point guard. He's the power forward. He's the center at this point because Miles Turner can't do nothing, apparently. And, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. If they were going to call the Wizards, they couldn't have even asked about Jordan Poole. They couldn't have inquired to Jordan Poole's availability. No, they went and got Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, Miles Turner. That was the Milwaukee pickups in the last few months. Well, I guess they got Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony's been all right. But, I don't know. This supporting cast for Giannis is so bad. It's so bad. Giannis needs to leave Milwaukee. He needs help. He's not going to get help in Milwaukee because the Bucks are a bad organization. And that's what I have to say.